I believe that organizing a multi-grade classroom requires careful planning and considerations to ensure effective teaching and learning for students on different ages and grade levels. So, first is the flexible grouping. It creates a flexible groups that allows for peer collaboration and differentiated instructions. Next is the learning center. So set up a learning centers or stations in the classroom that cater different grade levels and subjects. So next is I will provide individualized instruction and support to students based on their specific needs. So and lastly, I will encourage older students to mentor and support younger students. In creating an ideal classroom environment for a multi-grade setting, I believe that it involves fostering a supportive, inclusive, and engaging learning environment that meets the unique needs of the students across different grade levels. So first is encourage a culture of respect, understanding, and collaboration among students of different ages and grade levels. So implement differentiated instructions to accommodate the varying academic abilities. So, learning styles and developmental styles of students in the classroom. So, establish also a clear expectations, routines, and procedures to promote a positive and well-managed classroom or learning environment. Effective multi-grade teaching requires a combination of skills, knowledge, and strategies to meet the unique needs of the students across different grade levels. Multi-grade teachers needs to be skilled in differentiating instructions or to meet the diverse needs of the students at various grade levels. So this involves adapting teaching methods, materials, and assessments to accommodate different learning styles, abilities, and prior knowledge of students in the classroom. So multi-grade teachers should also have the ability to adapt the curriculum to suit the needs of the students at different grade levels. Teachers employ various teaching approach to effectively meet the needs of students at different grade levels. So first is in the small group instruction. So teachers often divide this class into small groups based on their grade levels, learning needs, or specific learning goals. So next is the cooperative learning strategies promote collaboration and peer interactions among students at different levels. Multi-grade classroom also often include opportunities for independent learning. Now let's move to the practice. So number one, now check how well you understand the organization of a multi-grade classroom. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false. So letter A multi-grade classroom has to be reorganized according to the activities or lessons that will be conducted. So the answer of this will be true. Letter B, a multi-grade class arrangement is a permanent, it does not change throughout the year. So the answer of this statement is false. So letter C, the timeout area allows the teacher to take a break from the classroom. So the answer of this statement is false. So letter D, the class shop can help students to develop social, language, and mathematical skills. So the answer of this is true. And lastly, letter E, the chalkboards and cupboards can be any height in a multi-grade classroom. So the answer for this is false. I would go for a horseshoe seating arrangement. So for this classroom arrangement model, so students' desks and chairs are arranged to form a semicircle, or horseshoe shape. And I want to position myself in the front or directly facing the learners. So depending on the availability of technology and resources, the ideal position of the board or projector, screen, or whiteboard is in the front middle of the classroom. So this arrangement is best suited to a small or medium-sized class as it requires a considerable space to accommodate these arrangements. So, arranging the chairs and tables to form a horseshoe allow the teachers to have a direct eye contact with others. The most beneficial position of a teacher desk is in the centralized location within the multi-grade classroom. So, by placing the desk closer to its center of the room allows for better visibility and accessibility to students of different grade levels. It also promotes a sense of teacher presence and facilitate easier movement and interaction with students across the classroom. So I also ensure that the teacher's desk provides a clear line of sight at all areas of the classroom. By identifying learning objectives, you can determine the specific learning objectives or concepts that can be best explored and reinforced through outdoor activities. So I should also choose and engaging activities that align with the learning objectives and utilize the outcome or the outdoor environment effectively. And of course, before doing an outdoor activity, I should first conduct a thorough risk assessment of the outdoor areas to ensure the safety of the students. Physical environment can be related to both students' achievement as a student's behavior. As well maintained and safe physical environment of high quality fosters positive attitudes and motivations related to students' ability to learn, academic achievement, and social behavior. The areas that should be in each multi-grade classrooms include the following: students' desks or tables, learning center and reading corner, dress-up corner or home corner, teachers' area including desks and cupboards, class shop and display area, and chalkboard. The teacher needs to be close to the youngest learners because they need help more often than the older learners. It is a procedure used to decrease undesirable behavior. To maintain principles of this procedure is to ensure that the individual in time out is not able to receive any reinforcement for a particular period of time. A class shop provides students with a practical and exceptional learning environment, so it allows them to engage in hands-on activities which can enhance their understanding and retention of concepts across multiple subjects. The language art is important because the skills that are taught within the language art and courses can assist people in all areas of their lives. The language art teaches people how to receive and process information and how to effectively communicate in various forms. Part 2: Individual output. So directions, research a website or an Android apps that will help you make your own room arrangement, designs, and layouts. So the app or the website that I choose is Akamisa. So Akamisa is the Webby award-winning app for iOS and Android that is receiving rare reviews for its aesthetically pleasing interface. With Akamisa, you start by selecting the shape of your room and adding the exact dimensions. Then you can create room layouts using furniture and home decor from real brands about as mistake roof as you can get in room planning. This room design app also has cool features like a walkthrough mode that allows users to take a virtual tour on their newly created rooms to get a feel for the room design and layout, and the option to share the room via social media for input and advices. So this is the app that I choose for help me build that help me make my own room layouts, designs, and arrangement. Part 3: so group output directions. Divide your prospective class into two. Provide a miniature 24 inches times by 24 inches of your group classroom arrangement. So these outputs were one of your requirements for finals. It will be submitted after 2 weeks of preparation. So I believe that this output is already we are already done by this output, and also it is already submitted.